top, man? Happy Friday. Starting your weekend off with a bang. You know I am. You feel me? Health is wealth. Get your workout in. Read some books. Make some money. Make them deposits and run it up, man. Shout out to all the Viral Gang members. Shout out to all the new Viral Gang members. If you're new here, this is what we do here. We keep it real. We keep it raw. And we keep it uncut. And it's facts over feelings. We keep it facts over feelings. So shout out to everybody that's rocking with the movement. And even if you ain't rocking with the movement, if you hating on the movement, you a part of that. Because to have supporters, you got to have haters. So we need both. So I appreciate the love and I appreciate the hate. Because hate is the new love. And that's just motivation for me. That's why they say Mr. Viral himself, a.k.a. the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. Shout out to the Viral Gang. Bang, let's get into it.
Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she need a nail, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey.
We about to go viral. Man, let's get into it, man. Y'all been begging for 50 to respond, and he done responded. So we definitely got to talk about that. Plaqueboy Max, he jumped out there on a whim to diss Black Americans, said we ain't got no culture. Got another one. It seemed like every other day, this is the new clout chase. This Black Americans, right? We're going to get into that. What else we got? We got 1,000 single woman dating seminar. And women are shocked, asking, where's the men at? And we can get into that because y'all know I used to be in my red pill bag real heavy. So I got to cover that topic because women done shot themselves in the foot. And now they reaping the benefits of the bullshit that they was out here doing on social media. And they don't really like the reality right now. So where y'all want me to start at, man? We gonna get right into it. Somebody said, why Tay lie like that yesterday? I have no idea what you're talking about. What did Tay lie about? I don't watch every single piece of content. So if it's something that I'm not up on, y'all put me up on game. What did he lie about? Let me know. You said, okay. And love is free. You feel me? I'm going to read some of these comments, but understand, I can't read them all for free. Y'all got to show love to the platform. You feel me? We paying to put this content out. Show some love back. Send a super chat if you really want me to read your comment. But shout out to ZG300, you said viral. What happened with Rich Grinder at the grand opening? Rich Trapper was at the grand opening. And prior to me seeing him at the grand opening, he called me. We both know a mutual party. He know one of the homies. And I was hollering at the homie because I had seen Rich Trapper. I believe he was on some platform. I believe he was talking to Seven. And Seven had asked him about us, right? And I'm like, damn, cuz still going on with this shit? I ain't even talked about this nigga and I don't know how long. I've been stopped responding. So I tap in with the homie because I knew the marathon grand opening was coming. So I'm telling the homie like, hey, what's up with your boy? Cuz keep throwing your name in the mix. Well, he not throwing your name in the mix, but he keeps saying, you know, we both know this mutual party as if you and him are having conversations behind the scenes. So I get at the homie like, what's up? You like basically like you talking to cuz about me? Like, what's going on? He like, nah, I ain't even talk to that nigga at all. Nevertheless, about you. Cause I'm like, well, he keep throwing you in the middle, you feel me? And that could turn into a sticky situation. And he was like, I'ma holla at him. So I guess they talked. The homie said whatever he said because he said, Dan, you know what? He did just ask me, was I going to the marathon opening? Because I guess he was gonna come down there with the homie. So I'm telling the homie, look, if you come down there with him and it go up, it's just gonna go up, bro. Don't think you finna stop nothing. And I hope he don't think you finna stop nothing. Because that's what was on my mind, right? Because the last I heard from him was he made all these threats about he gonna do X, Y, and Z when he see me. So I'm like, okay, a nigga gonna have to stand on that. and he coming to the city, there's no way nigga coming to the city and just finna feel comfortable. Like, it's going up. That was what was on my mind then. This before we had the phone call. This before we squashed it. It's all water under the bridge now, right? So don't take it like I'm tripping right now. That was my mindset then. If he show up to the marathon grand opening, I'm crashing. That was my mindset then. And I let the homie know that. So the homie called him. They said whatever they say. Rich Trapper called me. I actually was on the way to the movies with the kids. They was in the car. I'm like, the fuck, who is this? He like, man, you would never guess to hear from me, huh? I'm like, huh? But the kids in the car, so I really don't want to, politic with the kids on the line. So I tell him, I'm like, I can't really talk right now. When I could talk, I'm gonna hit you. So boom, I hit him the next day. We chop it up. He said he chopped it up with the homie. The homie let him know, man, the whole thing is really stupid. He said he sat back and thought about it, and it was really stupid. He jumped out the window on some shit. I said some shit he didn't like, and we both aired out our grievances, and we was just like, we ain't ever met each other. I don't even know the nigga. The nigga don't know me. We don't know each other off the internet. Wasn't no bloodshed. Didn't nobody lose no money. So it was nothing to squash it, because it was never really nothing in the first place, at least from my end. So that's how that situation went. When I seen him at Marathon, I think he seen my brother first. He seen Messiah. He like, hey, where your bro at? Whoop, I want to holler at him. So Messiah come and tell me. I still don't see him. I'm moving around the crowd, and I think Snoop and them is coming through. Boom, Rich Trapper right next to me. He got his camera, you feel me? He tapped me. I looked. He put his hand out. Was like, you feel me? Like, extended his hand. So I shook his hand. I'm like, yeah, what's up, bro? He like, what's up? And that was that. That was literally the gist of what we said. He was just like, what's happening? I shook his hand. Boom, he spent off. I think I only seen him like one time after that. I'm standing in the crowd as they walking back into the marathon, and he tapped me. He like, come on. So I'm thinking he got like a VIP entrance into Marathon Burger, right? So I'm following him, but he was going to the back where I guess what's old girl name? India Love. So he went back there to get some footage with her. So I'm like, damn, okay. But it wound up working out because my daughter wanted to take a picture with India Love. So she was just over there by herself, just posing and shit. So boom, my daughter flicked up with her, and that was pretty much that. Other than that, there was nothing happened. Like nothing, literally nothing happened. So I don't know why everybody keep asking. Nothing happened. Zero happened. I don't know what happened with him and Tay. I saw the same footage y'all saw. I saw Tay briefly, shook his hand, and to me it looked like he was leaving because I didn't see him no time after that. So shout out to Tay. Then I saw the footage drop with Rich Trapper narrating over the footage. But there, yeah, I didn't see nothing happen. So, to me, there was no issue on my end, bro. I told him where the issue came from. When the whole thing with Brandon was going on, he gave a take, but the take that he gave, not only was it false, he didn't have all the information of what happened. So when I was telling him, like, look, you was saying XYZ, but you didn't know ABC. And he like, damn, I didn't. If had I known that, I wouldn't have said what I said. So you're right. I was wrong for jumping in that. And as a man, when you admit your wrongs, I could respect that, period. So the internet won't let you squash shit. But real men, if it's not no bloodshed, no money loss, you can squash it, bro. This is all internet shit. This is all internet shit. Internet want messy shit. I'm not a messy nigga, bro. So niggas handled it like grown men, and that's that. Straight up. Somebody said, stop flexing that your daughter looks up to an Instagram model. I'm not flexing nothing, first of all. And I'm not going to say my daughter looks up to an Instagram model. She's a teenager. These people are famous in the teenage world. The same way the rappers and the R&B singers was famous when we was kids, nigga. And if you saw your favorite rapper, you would want to take a picture with him. It ain't no different than if I see a streamer that I see on TikTok and Instagram all day, and now I see him in real life. Of course, I want a picture so I can show my friends, hey, I met such and such. Like, y'all be saying some of the dumbest shit. Straight weirdo talk. Oh, you flexing your daughter meeting the Instagram, man. Shut your goofy ass up, man. I don't know where the fuck y'all was raised. Straight clowns. But yeah, let's get into this Plaqueboy Max, whatever the fuck his name is. He's jumping on a new wave, right? Shout out to Messiah. He pointed this out. He said the new wave is to diss Black Americans. You jump out here, you say something about Black Americans, and you gonna get clout. You gonna get reactions. They gonna spread your content around the internet. Everybody's gonna talk about it like I'm about to talk about it right now, right? Because I think what the Black streamers saw, the white streamers were already doing it and making a lot of money on it. So they like, fuck that. I want a piece of the pie. So now even the Black streamers are doing it because they see the diaspora wars going on. They see FBA versus Tethers and all of that, the foreign Blacks versus the Black Americans. They see what's going on the internet and they want to profit off of it. So Plaqueboy Max, he jumped into it. Let me share the video. Another foreigner saying that Black Americans ain't got no culture, which is diabolical. We're going to get into that too, because that's how he even got famous in the first place. But yeah, let me play the video in case y'all ain't seen it. So this goofy. Yeah, let me press play.
Bro, everyone want to be from somewhere, bro. Everyone wants to be from somewhere, bro. We all want a place to belong. Imagine growing up with no culture, gang. Nigga, I grew up with no culture. I grew up with no culture, bro. I didn't know where I was from. Bro, everyone want to be from somewhere, bro. Everyone wants to be from somewhere, bro. We all want a place to belong. Imagine growing up with no culture, gang. Nigga, I grew up with no culture. I grew up with no culture, bro.
See, I have no idea where he's from, but he's engagement farming. That's just literally all it is, right? It's a popular thing to say Black Americans have no culture when honestly, Black American culture is the culture of the world. It's the culture of the world, not just Black culture. Black American culture is the culture of the world. Let's get it understood. From the major corporations to foreign countries, they all imitate Black American culture. I don't care what nobody say. Every race does it, from fashion to slang to the dances to every music genre that we created that they make millions and billions of dollars off of. Even the streamers, they don't get cracking until they what? Till they bring Black American culture onto their streams, because we are the world's entertainment, whether you like it or not. The whole world looks up to Black American culture, period. They imitate us. That's just what it is. So for him to say we have no culture is crazy. We may not have a traditional culture, meaning that we could trace back, like the Chinese. They always had the Chinese culture, or the Japanese, it always was Japanese culture, or Christianity or Muslims, or something they could trace back thousands and thousands of years. Like we was cultivated in a fire and we came out diamonds. Pressure you to bust pipes or make diamonds, and we never busted ever. Pause. We went through every type of adversity you can imagine, humanly possible, and we still come out on top, and we still shining. So our culture, we made along the way. Like we was ad-libbing this culture. This is not something where we could look back and just be like, oh yeah, the elders passed this down. No, we was low-key freestyling as it went on. And hip-hop low-key became the culture that we all pretty much revere and look up to. The rap game, right? Talking about the struggles of your everyday Black American, and that turned into the fashion, that turned into the slang, that turned into the jewelry, which that's in our DNA. The jewelry, you could trace that all the way back to Mansa Musa and the ancient Africans, and they got diamonds in their teeth and gold chains on. Like that's in us. So when people say, oh, Blacks want to look rich, but don't want to be rich, that's stupid shit. And I know they don't study their history, because if you look all the way back in your history, we always was flashy. That ain't nothing new. That's in your genetics, bro, to be flashy. So he's just engagement farming. That's it. He knows it's going to get outrage. But see, the thing is, Black outrage equals money. It does not equal cancellation. Black outrage is money. It's profit. It's not cancellation, because we don't own anything to be able to cancel anybody. Like when you offend the Jewish community, they can cancel you because they own the networks. Niggas, we don't own the networks. So the most we could do is just have an outcry online. But then we don't realize, well, most don't realize, that's engagement, and you get paid for engagement. So rage baiting is big business, it's big bucks. That's what he's doing. He said, I grew up without a culture. How, nigga? Your haircut is Black American culture, bro. Let me pull this shit back up. For him to say we got no culture, his actual haircut, the way his hair is cut, nigga, lineups, that's Black American culture, bro. No other culture ever had the 90-degree lineup with the tapers. That's us. That's our shit. Black afros, yeah, that's Black culture. But that crisp lineup, that's Black American culture, bro. The way he dressed, that's Black American culture. The way he talks, that's Black American culture. Almost everything he does on his streams, Black American culture. So it's like for him to say, oh, I grew up without a culture. Come on, bro, stop playing. Fuck is you talking about? We are the culture. We are the culture. You see them crip walking in Japan? They dressing like 50 Cent in fucking Africa. They walking around still acting like we acted in the 90s because them niggas, they so behind, they not even knowing we on to a whole new wave. We done brought styles in. We done killed them styles off. And then the youth done brought it back. We went from baggy clothes, 5X tees, 5X tall black hoodies. Then we went to what? Oh, black boy, white boy swag. Hollister, fitted clothes. Then we went into jerkins, skinny jeans. Then it went back to fitted clothes. Now what? The kids is wearing baggy shit again. Now baggy shit is back in. We just freestyling shit. It come and it go. It come and it goes. It come and it goes. But that's all our culture though. We make it cool. Niggas wasn't wearing Gucci and all of that until them hustling niggas in Harlem made that shit cool. Black Americans made y'all want to wear all this high-end fashion. Niggas didn't give a fuck about this high-end fashion. Nobody gave a fuck about that shit. And I don't care if the clip is old. I'm just bringing it back up. The clip may be old, but I'm bringing it back up. You got other races wanting to do their hair like us. Nigga, do you know the hairstyle that I got, that he got, they pay for in China and Japan? Look it up. You got Japanese and Chinese people paying to get nappy froze. They're paying. Like our women pay for weaves to get European style hair. Other races pay to get this African hair, this black hair. That's a fact. So how are we not the culture? Yes, it is white designers that made the clothes, but Black Americans made it cool to wear. Yes, white designers, Versace, Gucci, Louis, they designed the clothes, but didn't nobody give a fuck about it until we put that shit on and we sauced it up. Because even when they wear the shit, they don't even look right in it. They don't know how to put the pieces together. They don't know how to swag it out. Only we could do that. And then everybody imitates us. You even starting to see the Hispanics and the Asians, they getting fresh lineups like us in tapers. Them niggas never did that. Asians used to just wear their hair however it grew out their head. They never had lineups. Hispanics, either they wore the mullets and shit and their hair just grew whatever, or they was bald head, skinhead, like the essays. It was only two hairstyles. Now you see them niggas got fresh lineups, fresh tapers. That's us, nigga. That is Black American culture. Look at Travis Kelce. He was dating a black woman. What? He had the fresh lineup, the fresh beard lineup. Now he dating a white woman. He went back to his white roots. Now go look at his hairstyles. Black American culture. This is facts. So when the world say we have no culture, 9 times out of 10, they're exuding our culture as they're saying it. They're literally living our culture. Nigga, if you put a sound system in your car, that's Black American culture. That was niggas running around the hood with 212s in the trunk. You couldn't even put luggage in the trunk because we had big ass speakers in the trunk to beat down the block. That's Black American culture. If you had TVs in your headrest, that's Black American culture. We swag them cars out. Niggas start putting rims that spin when you stop. That's us. We made that shit cool. Like, you go down the list, bro. The shit start from us. I don't care which region, down south, West Coast, Midwest, East Coast. It don't matter. It still come from niggas, bro. Even our slang, they still in the slang. You got McDonald's, Taco Bell, Fortune 500 billion-dollar companies using Black American slang in their advertisement. And they go get Black American artists to advertise to sell it. because we make the shit cool. Period, point blank. You want to sell a product? Go get a nigga. Get a black American to sell it. They're not going to go get no other races for real to really sell it unless you got black American influence. Even the streamers, nigga. All the little white square streamers, guess what? They got to merge into black American culture to sell them streams and to get views. And if they not, they still got to include black people by trying to offend black people by using the N-word. Everybody looks up to black people, bro. I don't care what you say. You can say what you want. See, you get hate confused with them not looking up to us. Nobody hates downward. You got to think about that. People hate upwards. Nobody hates on people that's less than. People hate on people that they threatened by, that they subconsciously think is better than them. So they got to hate to try to make the people that they hating on think less of themselves so they can feel better about themselves when they look in the mirror. You know how they used to hate on our natural features that everybody pays for now? Big lips, the noses, they tan to get dark skin, but they clown us about our dark skin, but then they spend millions of dollars on tanning products to look like us, to go lay out on the sun and go to fucking tanning salons to get darker skin. I thought dark skin was bad. Why the fuck you tanning? I thought big lips was a bad thing. Why the fuck you getting lip injections and lip fillers? Even the women, nigga, every woman prototype is the black woman when you think about it. Think about the 90s. No other women were thick like that. They put steroids and shit in the food now, so now all women got hips and ass and shit like that. But back in the 90s, no women was running around with ass except for black women, bro. Period. It was like seeing a shooting star if you saw any other race with a fat ass. Like, damn, what the fuck? Where'd she come from? You was only seeing black women with fat asses, so they used to clown it. The look was big titties like Pamela Anderson and square hips, no ass. That's how everybody else used to look. Now what? You got BBLs. That's us. That's our genetic build. Even think about the fitness industry. What do most people say? Oh man, I got to take steroids. I got to work out for 10 years, take TRT, eat unlimited protein just to look like the average black guy that don't work out because they blessed genetically. That's low-key jealousy and hate in itself to even say that, because you revere our genetics. They look up to our genetics. They want what we're born with. That's where racism comes from. Racism is just hatred. That's it. That's why black people's not racist, because we don't hate. We don't want nothing nobody got. We born with everything that the world wants. So we don't got no reason to hate. Our skin is worth more than gold. Look it up. Melanin is worth more than gold. We are walking jewelry. So it's like we don't have no reason to hate, bro. Talk to other races of women. They say they don't even like dating their own men because they so obsessed with black men. First thing they ask them, hey, you ever been with a black man? And if the woman has, guess what they call it? You've been blacked. Meaning you've been fucked by walking gods, because that's what we are. Walking gods. It's like they know they can't compete with us. Once you fuck a black man, they like, it ain't no way I could come behind that and pleasure you the way that black man did. That's what they thinking in their minds. Y'all know the aura of the BBC, the Mandingo. They can't come behind that. Pause. Literally and figuratively. So once one of they women get fucked by us, it's over with. They like, oh no, you got to stay with them because we can't compete with that shit. Every time I fuck you, in the back of my head, I know you got fucked by some BBC and I can't compete with that shit. That's where racism come from. Period. So yeah, man, viral way or no way, man. But yeah, Plaqueboy Max, all he is rage baiting, bro. He's a streamer. They look at analytics. They look at the trends, and whatever the trends say is spiking up, they going to jump on that and spike it up. So he was just trying to get some outrage. Oh, I ain't never grew up with no culture. Come on, cuz, get the fuck out of here. We know what the fuck going on. Nigga, we are the culture. We're the most wanted men on the planet by all races. You can look this up. This is statistically a fact. You can look at all the dating app data. You can look at all the interview data. Black man is the most wanted man on the planet by all races. That's where the racist shit come from. Niggas be tired of us fucking the living shit out of their bitches. Tired of us crucifying their bitches, nailing them to the cross. That's what's really going on out here. Yeah, no more cookout invites. Facts. But yeah, we got to get into this 50 T.I. thing. Now, we're going to be in the studio later. We're going to talk about it again. But we're going to talk about it now. Because I want everybody who was on that live yesterday saying, oh, we want 50 to respond musically. We tired of the trolling. Well, he responded musically. So now what y'all got to say? Let's pull it up. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Y'all said, I want 50 to respond musically. And he did a genius move. That's the crazy part. They keep going to the Messiah working out. That shit crazy. All right, so if you haven't heard it, 50 responded to T.I. in the new Power Origins theme song. So I'm going to just play the first snippet of where he responded at.
I'm back with my dope boy grandma. Your daddy made your mama eat every box in Atlanta. Frick shit, peep shit, keep shit on the low. I'm back.
Now, I'm going to play the whole song, but that was the main bar. He said your daddy made your mama eat every box in Atlanta. And this is a banger, too. That's the crazy part.
No one told us what we're here for. Lord, don't you let us get got it wrong. Poverty is all we know, so hustling is all we know. Forgive us for our sins, Lord. No one told us what we're here for.
I'm a magician. I put that pain in the pot. Ice cubes, watch it lock. Now look at what we got. I turn a brick to a drop. A fiend brick to a spot. A Jeep back to a knot. Your sister into a dot. From storefronts to a block. The low bread to a lot. Slap box to the Glock. Try to stab one to a shot. I know magic. Bag magic. Boom magic. Get the douche. Bitch, get the ooze. Niggas still can't move me. I'm back with my dope boy grandma. Your daddy made your mama eat every box in Atlanta. Frick shit, peep shit, keep shit on the low, but everybody
no one
know.
Told us what we're here for. Lord, don't you let us get got it wrong.
50 went and made a banger on this.
Poverty is all we know.
And it ain't even just the fact that he made a banger. Let me tell you what was the genius move about this. Number one, this is the Power Origins theme song. You know, Power is always the #1 rated show whenever it dropped. Whenever the season dropped, the whole world watching Power. He put the diss in the theme song. That means every Sunday, millions of people are going to hear him dissing T.I. and Tiny. You know you're going to memorize the song too, because it's a bop. Every Power theme song is always a bop. So every Sunday, millions of people are going to hear that line. That's fucking genius. That's marketing genius. And it's hilarious in itself because the diss line has nothing to do with Power or the song. Like, he just literally out of nowhere just threw that in there. Let me just sprinkle fuck T.I. and his wife and his fam in the theme song. Because it had nothing to do with the show Power. He just came out of nowhere. Your daddy made your mama eat every box in Atlanta. and this is coming off of, or should I say, the rollout of the documentary about T.I. and Tiny having those sex trafficking charges. So now that you're going to be subconsciously programmed into believing that T.I. had Tiny eating every box or every chick that they sex traffic that he's about to interview or have interview for the documentary. Like, bro, you can't beat that type of marketing. That shit is genius, nigga. You gonna watch Power every Sunday. Every last one of y'all is gonna watch Power, and y'all gonna remember this song, and y'all gonna sing that line the loudest out the whole song. Guaranteed. Watch. It's a fact. It didn't even have to be a super lyrical, technically advanced bar, right? It was simple but to the point. And that's the point, because it is a theme song of a TV show. So you don't want no super lyrical where you losing the crowd. That's not what that's for. You need something short and you need something catchy and you need something simple for the crowd to digest. It's a chess move. See, people looking for the fabulous freestyle. You can't put that fab freestyle as a theme song to a fucking #1 rated TV show, bro. The fab theme song, that's for the mixtapes. This shit right here, This shit finna be played on the radio, nigga. I hear they already playing on the radio in the tri-state. East Coast already giving it spins. So yeah, y'all gotta think it's chess, not checkers. And I don't want to see nobody trying to switch sides or none of that. Oh yeah, 50 a genius. Nah, stay over there. Y'all said T.I. was winning. This nigga dropped 3 lines, and we ain't even talking about T.I. song no more. Y'all not even playing T.I. song no more. Y'all not playing that King diss, nigga. Stop it. Y'all not playing them Damani disses. Y'all not playing none of that shit. You know what the whole world is gonna be playing though? Every Sunday, they're gonna be playing this. Let me run it back again. Hold on, I'm gonna run it back again. Y'all tweaking.
No one told us what we're here for.
Woo!
Lord, don't you let us get got it wrong. Poverty is all we know. So hustling is all we know. Forgive us for our sins, Lord. No one told us what we're here for.
I'm a magician. I put that pain in the pot. Ice cubes, watch it lock. Now look at what we got. I turn a brick to a drop. A fiend brick to a spot. A Jeep back to a knot. Your sister into a dot. From store first to a block. The little bread to a lot. Slap box to the Glock. Turn a stab wound to a shot. I know magic. Bag magic. Blue magic. Get the douche. Bitch, get the ooze. Niggas still can't move me. I'm back with my dope boy grandma. Your daddy made your mama eat every box in Atlanta. Freak shit, peep shit, keep shit on the low, but everybody
no
know.
Told us what we're here for.
That's so frank. You niggas is hating.
Lord, don't you let us get got it wrong.
You hating if you say this in the box.
Poverty is all we know.
Shout out to MF.
So I said this is all we know. Forgive us for our sins, Lord. No one told us what we're here
with those few lines. No, it's he said 50 smoked him with those few lines, and you know it's true. And that's a fact. See, the thing is, most people go with what's popular. Most people go with the popular opinion. So everybody wants me to say T.I. is killing 50. T.I. and the family, they killing 50 because that's the narrative on social media. Everybody wants me to say, oh, we tired of the trolling and the memes. It's played out. The diss is ass, because that's what's popular to say. And most people are afraid to voice their own opinion, especially when your opinion goes against what the crowd is saying. I don't give a fuck what the crowd is saying. I'm giving you my opinion. My opinion, 50 been winning. He been winning. And I told y'all he gonna win this beef. I don't care because people got excited. Oh, T.I. jumped out and dissed 50 because everybody's scared of 50. When I see grown men and women saying a grown man is bullying another grown man, I know that man is losing. If you gotta say 50 is bullying somebody, then that means somebody's getting bullied, which means they're losing. So how could you be winning if you're getting bullied? Oh, 50 is bullying T.I. and his family. Don't that mean they losing? Y'all niggas just crazy, bro. And you got to think that wasn't a T.I. diss song. This is what y'all missing. This is not a T.I. diss song. This is the theme song to the new Power Origins, the show Power. It's the theme song. He just put diss lines in the theme song. It's not a diss song to T.I. It's diss lines to T.I., which is genius because Power's going to be seen by millions of people every Sunday. Y'all not finna be playing T.I. song next week, nigga. Y'all niggas is crazy. This song gonna get played every time you stream Power. Every time you stream the show, it's getting played. How many times are you gonna go play T.I. song? Come on, bro. Y'all crazy. It's not even a diss song. He just was smart enough. I'm gonna put this diss in there. So you gotta hear me diss this nigga. Every time you watch the show, you gonna hear me diss this nigga. T.I. made a whole song and y'all not even playing it right now. King made a whole song. I guarantee you that's not in your playlist. I guarantee you. Pull up your motherfucking playlist. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Show me T.I. or King diss song in your rotation. It's not in there. I guarantee. But I guarantee one thing, you gonna watch Power and hear this. It's chess. Then when the documentary come, it's over with. It's over with, bro. When that documentary come, y'all gonna believe everything in that motherfucker. Why? Because drama spreads more than positivity. So it don't matter how good T.I.'s song was, when that documentary dropped and TMZ pick it up, the Shade Room pick it up, all the biggest platforms pick it up, because they gonna pick it up and they gonna talk about it, whether it's true or not. It's over. It's over, bro. I just look at shit different than y'all. Shout out to Birdstone. He said, I'm a Georgia representative. If we talking beef, this whole thing weak as fuck. Now, 50 from a marketing standpoint did a brilliant job. But this shit ain't nothing. I don't know why so much energy going to this. Because it's the only thing to talk about. As far as music go, it ain't nothing else going on in music. Drake and Kendrick beef is gone. All these other rappers that's dropping is trash. So what else are you really going to talk about? Who's putting out hot music right now that we could be like, damn, you heard such and such album? Oh, such and such, they killing it right now. Nobody. That's why all the energy is going to this. And it's beef. Energy always going to go to beef. You know that, bro. Beef run the numbers up. You said, I like a good villain. That's why I always want 50 to win. That's all I'm saying. The villain is always the hero in the end. See, I go wherever the crowd is going, I go the opposite way. Wherever I see the crowd going, I go the opposite way. Because 9 times out of 10, it's the blind leading the blind. All you got to do is look at COVID. Where did the crowd go? They went the wrong way, right? Everybody lined up and took that you know what. So if you were smart enough to go the other way, then you one of the ones who was awakened and didn't fall for the propaganda. Most people going to fall for the propaganda. They're going to be on the wrong side of history. So once that documentary drop and then the world starts to turn on T.I., when they start to hear the interviews from all them women crying and putting on the extras, watch how many people change their tune about T.I. Watch. I'm going to just sit back and watch because I ain't got a dog in the fight, but I just know how public perception works. That's just all that is. And I always rock with 50 more than T.I., if you want to be honest. If I'm talking musically, growing up, who I was listening to more, I was listening to more 50. Y'all mad because I wasn't listening to more T.I. like y'all? So if I'm glazing 50, you're glazing T.I. I can say the same fucking thing. You niggas is glazing T.I. Y'all ignoring the fact that 50 already dissed T.I. 10 years ago and he never responded. Y'all ignoring that. So y'all are glazing. Because if T.I. would have dissed 50 10 years ago and 50 was dissing T.I. today, y'all would be like, man, he should have responded 10 years ago. It's too late, Curtis. Y'all would have been saying all type of crazy shit. But because y'all like T.I. more than 50 and y'all want to see 50 lose, y'all want to ignore the facts. Y'all trying to rewrite history. Nah, nigga, you can't rewrite history on a viral way. We should just stick to the facts, nigga. 50 already dissed that nigga. Y'all the same niggas who was asking, how did T.I. beat that case? He's a 7-time felon and got caught with machine guns and silencers. How the fuck did he only get a year in the feds? That was y'all. I didn't forget. Y'all was asking that. Oh, he did the Crime Stoppers commercial. Y'all always calling him tipster. When Shawty Low said, it must be two sides, y'all was like, yeah, where is Tip from? I didn't forget that shit. Y'all did. Come on, bro. Y'all niggas is cap. Shout out to MF Dark. You said, can you play Slow Dough by 50? Queen, stand up. They don't know about Slow Dough. I was just listening to that shit the other day, too. Facts. Slow Dough is better than no dough. And they don't know about the power of the $1.50. Like when people say 50 can't rap, I know for a fact they didn't listen to the power of $1. Because that is a classic album, number one. It's gems all through it, and he was rapping his ass off. Definitely shout out to MF Dark. He know his shit. You said every culture, what you talking about, Solo? Developed over time. Oh, you still talking about the Plaqueboy Max topic. You said the world just had the opportunity to witness the development of black culture. And that's all I'm saying, bro. We developed in real time in front of the world. We still developing today. Like black culture is always evolving and the world gets to see it in real time. That's why they like to say we don't have no culture, because they're watching us create the culture in front of their eyes. It's like going to Benihana's when you sit down and the chef crack the egg and he making the rice in front of you and he making the chicken in front of you and the beef in front of you. That's what black culture is doing. Black culture is like Benihana's for the world. They're watching us cook up in real time in front of their faces. So they can't even grasp what we're doing. From the NBA to Iverson, a black American who came and changed the whole dynamics of how you dress in the NBA. A black American did that. Getting his hair braided in the middle of the game and going out and balling out. That's black American shit. Didn't no other race think to get a haircut in the middle of the game. Iverson like, nigga, I'm black, nigga. I ain't finna be in this game with no nappy braids. Mama, braid my shit. It's halftime. Our coach said I'm out for 10 minutes. Braid my shit. Go in there and crawl. Nigga, that's black American shit. Nigga, only we could do shit like that. Fuck is niggas talking about? And that's facts. Y'all, none of y'all listening to King or Damani either, so stop it. None of y'all. None of y'all listening to King or Damani. I don't want to hear it. Straight up. Say y'all stuck in y'all bubble. I mean, most people is. I'm just not one. If you're looking for somebody that's going to blindly agree with the crowd, oh, hold on, what everybody say, T.I. winning? Oh, yeah, T.I. winning. It's not me, bro. I don't give a fuck what the crowd's saying. I don't care. I don't think he's winning, especially if he sent a cease and desist. Ain't that like Drake suing Kendrick? If we in a rap beef and I diss you first and then I hear about what you finna do and I send a cease and desist, that's like suing, right? Because y'all killed Drake for that. Shout out Jay Prez. You said, so no verses. I thought that was about the music. Why y'all keep thinking it's just about the music, bro? This is not about the music. You know what this is? T.I. using 50 clout for his album rollout. That's it. That's all. And 50 see it. 50 see it. Nigga, I dissed you 10 years ago. You had 10 fucking years to diss me back. But you waited till you had an album coming out. Not falling for it. Oh, you want to play this game? Cool. We finna make your ass front page news, nigga. See, T.I. fooling y'all. Because what reason did he have to just randomly all of a sudden start dissing 50? He saw the publicity that Fabulous got. He sat back and he said, damn, we ain't talked about Fab since Soul Tapes. He did one freestyle to 50 and the whole world was talking about Fabulous. He said, shit, I got this album coming out. Let me get in my Fab bag. Only thing is he ain't Fab. That's the thing. And 50 really dissed this nigga already. So 50 already has some type of disdain for that nigga. Straight up. All right, Cloud, you sent me that marathon burger. Yeah, tap in on the DM fully. We could politic, tap in. That's how it went, gang. And this the crazy part. Y'all love when 50 troll. When 50 was trolling everybody else, y'all love this shit. When 50 trolled the people y'all didn't like, y'all was in the comments dying, laughing. Laughing at, that's the reason he kept trolling, nigga. He kept trolling because he saw the response from y'all. Y'all amped it up. Don't cry now that he trolling somebody you don't like or somebody you do like. Oh, you going too far now. Nah, nigga, ain't no too far. Once you diss somebody, whatever I do in response, it's fair game, period. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. If trolling ain't it right now, trolling wasn't it back then. If you laughed at any of his trolling at any point in time, you are excluded from being able to say, man, that trolling shit ain't it. If you laughed at any joke he made, any meme he posted at any point in time, you're excluded from being able to say, man, trolling ain't it. Come on, bro. Y'all got to stop it. Y'all like to pick and fucking choose. But when T.I. posts his memes or King posts his memes, y'all laughing. Oh, they killing 50. So which one is it, nigga? Is trolling cool or is trolling not? It ain't too far, nigga. This is words and Instagram posts. How the fuck is that too far? Y'all forgot T.I. got in a real beef where his homie got shot up and lost his life? That would probably be too far. Memes and jokes and songs is too far for y'all. Y'all better stay the fuck out the streets. Y'all got to stay out the streets. A nigga put a picture up and y'all said, oh my God, he's going too far. Like somebody lost their life. Come on, bro. Y'all stay moving the goalposts. Oh, he making a documentary. That's sucker shit. But you gonna watch it. The documentary is sucker shit, but y'all gonna watch it. Makes 0 sense. If it's sucker shit, don't watch it. Did y'all watch the R. Kelly doc? Did y'all watch any documentaries about anybody? Is it sucker shit when CNN does the documentary? Is it sucker shit when ABC makes the documentary? Is it sucker shit when other races, specifically when the white Jews make these documentaries on niggas? Is it sucker shit when they do it? Or do y'all watch it and believe it? Is it only sucker shit when black people do it? I just want to know. Because I think it was sucker shit that they put Jeffrey Dahmer's story on fucking Netflix and niggas was the #1 watchers. I think that shit is sucker shit. That niggas became fan of a white man who ate niggas for a living. To the point where his glasses became the #1 selling glasses because black females and niggas was buying the glasses that he wore when he was eating niggas. I think that was sucker shit. I didn't even watch that shit. So y'all tell me what's sucker shit. When white people do it, it's cool. But when a nigga do it, it's sucker shit. Come on, cuz y'all niggas sound crazy. Y'all sound crazy. 50 tried to delete his own seed and you support that. How he tried to delete his own seed? Because a bitch said he did? Have you ever had a baby mama, a bitter baby mama? If you never dealt with a bitter baby mama, don't tell me about what he tried to do to his seed. You know them bitches lie? You know they lie and say anything, right? A bitter woman will say anything. A bitter woman will burn her own house down to get back at you. And think about the repercussions after, bro. They're not logical. So I don't believe none of that shit. Oh, he tried to take his own seed out. Come on, bro. You was watching Power, nigga. Power Not Real. It's a TV show. Y'all think it's crazy. Y'all stay moving the goalposts. I don't pick and choose, bro. I call it down the middle. That's the thing. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of y'all. Y'all like to pick and choose, move the goalposts. Oh, it's cool for them, but it's not cool for him. No, I call it down the middle. I call shit down the middle. And people don't like when you do that. They want you to pick the side that they agree with. And if you don't, oh, you glazing. But if I pick your side, I'm not glazing. See how that don't make no fucking sense? If I was to sit up here day in and day out and say T.I. is fucking 50 over, all y'all who hate 50 would be cheering me on. But is that not glazing? Why? Because I said, man, I got 50 in this beef. I'm glazing because you disagree. That don't make no sense, bro. Y'all niggas crazy. You said you had a pair of those glasses before it was cool. Shit, I believe you. But I was seeing black women on TikTok buying the glasses, talking about, oh, man, you know what? Jeffrey Dahmer, low-key handsome. And he was eating niggas. And his #1 fans turned out to be niggas watching the damn show. I didn't watch none of that shit, bro. His son reached out. 50 still dissed his own seed. Do you have a kid? Have you ever had a kid that you did everything for? And this kid was programmed by his bitter baby mama to hate you. And no matter what you did, your kid looked you in the eye and still hated you. Have you ever experienced that? Because that's what that situation was. Y'all forgot he put his son in a Wankster video. Y'all forgot he brought his son everywhere when he first cracked. Y'all forgot he tried to give his son his own business, but his son only wanted handouts. He didn't want to work because his mama said, your daddy is 50 Cent and you shouldn't have to work. But 50 is like, no, nigga, you a man. You have to work. So if you ain't never experienced that, then I don't want to hear shit. Y'all crazy. Of course his son reached out to him once he figured out his mom was full of shit and couldn't do nothing for him. And just sitting on your ass as a grown-ass man ain't gonna get you what you want in this world. Of course he reaching out after that. Nigga, it's too late. I try to put you in position, bro. I've been telling you for years and years and years, nigga. You chose your bitter ass mama. She plagued your mind, nigga, and you went against the winning team. It's only so much a nigga could take, even if it's your own kid. Nigga gave his son like 10 bands a month. What his son do? Go blow it on jewelry and designer clothes. His son just thought he was gonna be a nepotism baby forever. Fuck is y'all talking about? Nah, not because 50 told me, because I watched what happened in real time. I watched his son say, oh, my pops didn't want to give me X amount of money. I watched his son say that. I watched 50 show proof that, hey, my son is in the sneakers. I try to give him his own sneaker business. He didn't want it. He didn't want that. He just wanted the money and wanted to keep buying him sneakers. I watched it, bro. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga gonna say, I don't know the story. Bro, if you don't get the fuck out of here, you probably wasn't even old enough to be around when that shit was happening. I don't even think you was around when that was going on. Yeah, her house got burned down. So what? If I bought the house and you move another nigga in the house while refusing to let me see my kids, oh yeah, that motherfucker finna magically figure it out. You think you finna be up in here having another nigga eat the food that I'm buying in the house that I'm paying for? You all right? Don't know what happened. Electrical problems. Probably was a mouse or something. It's crazy. Fuck is wrong with y'all? But yeah, let's talk about this church seminar. Let me pull this video up. I found this to be very interesting. I found this topic to be very interesting. Because if you've been following what women been saying online the past couple years, this shit is low-key comedy. It's sad, but it's comedy to me. Because this is the bed that they made. This is what they said they wanted. And now they're crying about the shit.
Just sitting here thinking about how I went to singles night at church and it was hundreds. I mean, at least 1,000. First, I thought it was 500, but the pastor said it was 1,000 singles in attendance. Like, are we all living the same life at this point? Because I've never been in a room with that many single people, or even thought that it was even, I thought I was like the only one left. I mean, beautiful women, all types, shapes and sizes, literally African-American women. Like, a room full of singles. And I'm like, this has to be an experiment. Like this, just sitting here thinking about how I went to singles night at church and it was hundreds.
Oh, it's an experiment.
I mean,
right.
At least 1,000. Experiment. Like this has to be like assimilation. Is that the word I want to use? I think so. Like, I'm confused and I'm like low key, like nervous, like for us. Well, shit for myself, fuck y'all. Because where are the men? Where are the men? Then again, don't know. Never mind. Don't. We know where they at. Bye. Experiment. Like this has to be like assimilation. Is that the word I want to use?
No, it ain't.
First, I thought it was 500, but the pastor said it was 1,000 singles in attendance. I'm confused.
It ain't no simulation, lady. This is the reality that y'all created with that bullshit gender war and falling for the feminist propaganda. That's what that is. That's what that is, ladies. That women empowerment movement, this is the result of that. Do you know by 2030? Hold on, let me pull the screen down. Hold on. Do you know by 2030, they say that 45% of women in their prime years will be single and childless. 45%. Almost half of the population of women will be single and childless by 2030. You know where that comes from? That comes from the feminist propaganda movement that y'all fell for it. Line, hook, and sinker. You fell for the shit. We done told y'all time and time again. And they fell for it. So now she's asking, where's the men? Where's the men? The men are the same place they've always been. Out here working, thriving, looking for a wife. You know what the thing is? All those 1,000 women that you saw in there, they're all looking for the same small pool of men. All those 1,000 women are looking for the top 10% of men. So 90% of the male population that's out here and available are invisible to those women that you saw in that room. You know why? Because every woman thinks she's the exception to the rule. Every woman thinks she's just a one of one. But what that seminar showed you is y'all are a dime a dozen. You're a dime a dozen. But y'all all want the men who are not a dime a dozen. You want the top 10% of men. You want them to be 6'5". You want them to have a motherfucking 12-inch dick. You want them to make $1 million a month. And then you think you're going to be the woman that he chooses. And you can just sit at home and do nothing. Why? Because the feminist movement told you that that's available to you. They sold you a fucking lie. They sold you a lie, period. All the men that you hate on social media that tells you the truth, like Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, like Mr. Viral himself, and all of the other red pill creators who was telling y'all this is the reality, not the lies that they telling y'all you can get anything. Yeah, it's a man out there for you. Yeah, the man you want, he out there. No, he's not. He's not out there. And if he is, 9 times out of 10, you don't qualify for him. And if you do qualify for him, you're not going to be the only one to have him. You're not going to be able to have him to yourself. You think you finna find Superman and then you the only woman on planet Earth that's going to have access to that? No, that come with a cost. That come with a price. That's what's going on. Women's standards are here, but the reality of what they qualify for is here. See, that don't level up. The men that they qualify for is here, and they're actually here. But they think because they got fucked by a man that's here, that now all of a sudden, magically, this is all they can settle for, or this is what they qualify for. No, you just got some dick up here. He didn't want to keep you. The one that want to keep you is here with you because you are here. That's what's going on right now. And that's why almost 45% of women are going to be single and childless and lonely as fuck, going to these seminars, thinking that rich, successful men are popping up at a seminar to look for your ass. Are you dumb? Rich and successful. Women are everywhere. Everywhere they go, they got at least, I'm going to say it's 10 to 1 out here. So for every one of them, it's at least 10 to choose from, 10 of y'all. And that's everywhere, on every corner, at every gas station, every grocery store, every day party, everywhere. I don't care where you go, comedy club, it's 10 to 1. And you ain't in shape. You disagreeable. You loud, obnoxious, you rude. You don't cook. You got a body count as long as train smoke. You got 2-3 kids, about 2-3 niggas. And then you think you finna get the top 10%. That's why y'all asking that goddamn seminar, because reality ain't smacked you in the face yet. Y'all ain't woke y'all fucking game up yet. Y'all still running around in 2026 with this economy saying that, yeah, men need to pay all the bills. In the economy where most people right now have to have an average of 2 jobs to have basic level survival. Basic level, not top notch, not middle class, basic, like barely living above the poverty line. And you think a man is gonna drop out the sky, 6'5", 6-pack, nice, romantic, a gangster, a killer, a poet, could fuck you for 12 hours, and then you think you qualify for that. Like, come on, bro. Reality ain't woke y'all up yet. Do you know right now they've estimated the average cost to raise just one child in the United States Just one child from birth to 18 is $300K, 300,000. That is excluding college fees. And do you know that the average woman that's at them seminars got 2 or 3 kids? So that's 300,000. That's 600,000. That's 900,000 dollars worth of baggage that you coming with that you want another man to pay for and foot the bill before he even get one of his own kids out of you. Like, come on, man. Go get back with your baby daddy. Go get back with your ex. Go find a man that got kids already. Y'all is crazy. So, okay, he got all this to bring to the table. What you got? Pussy? Bitch, look around. It's 1,000 of y'all with pussies in here. What make your pussy more special than that pussy right there? Because after I fuck your pussy enough, I'm bored of that anyways. Now you got to do something else to spice this shit up. See, that's where your personality comes in at. That's where you knowing how to cook comes in at. That's where you being a good supportive partner comes in at. That's where you being creating a stress-free environment when he gets home from battling the world comes in at. See, that's where all the other attributes come in at. Pussy, man, you can go outside right now with $100 in your pocket and get the fattest ass in the world, get the biggest titties in the world, and get some pussy. That's the easiest thing to get. Majority of the women today are prostitutes. They 304s. They going for a fee. So if all you got is pussy, you lost. If all you got is looks, you lost. You heard what the lady just said. And it was beautiful women in there. 1,000 beautiful women, nice bodies. Yeah, because they think that's all they need. No, that you need more than that. I don't care how bad you are. Do you know what post-nut clarity is? I don't care how fine you are. After I fuck you and I ejaculate, I don't even want you to touch me now. You become repulsive now. I need silence. I need to be alone. I want you to get the fuck away from me after that. It's called post-nut clarity. See, when you're horny, you see red. Once you boop, it's like, oh shit, I'm clear now. Hold on, damn, your nose is kind of big. Damn, you do. One of your ears is kind of off level. Like, you start to notice all the flaws. You start to notice everything. So, hey, that's what that is. D1WS107. You said, did you respond to Tariq calling you Dusty? I never seen Tariq call me Dusty. So if you got a link to the video, send it to me and I'll respond. But as of right now, I have not seen it. So if you're trolling, keep trolling. And if you're not, tell me where I can find that video. Is it on his Twitter? Because I'll pull it up right now. Is it on his Twitter? Because I think y'all just be trolling, trying to get me to crash out. So until I see it, it didn't happen. I'm on his Twitter right now. Don't see it. So I think you capping, to be honest. I think you literally just came in here to troll and make that shit up. But there's no way he can call me Dusty because that don't exist. Like, that's not even possible. I've never been quote unquote Dusty in my life. So I don't think that's true. I think you literally just made that up because you want to see me crash out on Tariq. I know they trolling. They used to be saying anything, bro. They just mad because I put belt to ass for 5 hours straight the other day. And not one of them could prove me wrong. And get this understood. Back to the topic. Women created this environment. Women created that loneliness epidemic. Y'all thought only men was having a loneliness epidemic? No. She just proved women are having a loneliness epidemic. She said, where's the men at? Where's the men? You know where they at. I guarantee you every woman that was in that seminar has a DM full of men that want to give her the world. I will bet my bottom dollar every woman that went to that seminar has a DM full of messages from men that she don't even reply to. I guarantee you every woman in that seminar gets approached every day by multiple men that they ignore. I guarantee it. You know the type. Oh, how you doing, miss? Oh, how you doing? She just walk right by you like you didn't just say hello. Like she couldn't even just smile and acknowledge your existence like you did hers. Cause she looking for the 6'5" nigga to jump out the Lamborghini with $1 million and say, I want to marry you so you can sit at home and do nothing all day. That's what they waiting on. And every man that's not that and is not trying to provide that is invisible to her. Grand opening, grand closing. They gonna be unalive with cats, cat food, and roses. A bunch of sex toys and sex dolls and galentines and brunches. That's what the fuck going on. They're the cause of their own loneliness. Every woman that was in that seminar can go outside right now and find a man if they really want one. The problem is, it's not the man that they want. Because honestly, most of them don't qualify for the man that they do want. And then if you do qualify, you think this man is only gonna want to fuck you for the rest of his life. Are you crazy? You want the rich, famous, successful, tall, in shape guy that's perfect in every way in your eyes, and think out of every woman on the planet, he's gonna spend the rest of his life only fucking you. Even though he has options at any woman out here, because they all want the same top 10% of guys. So he has a pick of 90% of the population of women, but you think you so special that you the only one he's gonna be with forever. And as soon as you get a reality check, now you want to divorce him and take half his shit. Men ain't falling for this no more. It's over with. It's over with. Thank God for social media. Men woke up. We're not walking through life just listening to what our mama say. We see what the fuck is going on out here. You want a nigga to be the top 10% of men, but then you the bottom 10% of women. We can't even get half of the women to go to the gym and work out on the regular. Like just asking the little things. Work out, stay in shape, have a good, pleasant attitude. Don't nag. Don't have an unlimited body count with kids by other men. Like just those simple things, they like 90% of them is already disqualified from the jump. Already, it's over just from that. High body count, cooked, it's over with. Add on having a kid, it's over with. Add on staying fit, it's over with. We can't even get women to wear their natural fucking hair. It's like little shit men ask for, the simple shit. We like natural. We don't like you gluing another human's hair in your hair. We like the hair God gave you. But for some reason, we can't get that. We like the eyelashes that God gave you. But for some reason, we can't get that. You got to glue these fucking daddy long legs, spider web looking motherfucking eyebrows on your shit. And we don't even like the shit. But you keep doing it anyways. Y'all keep running around with these fucking hair hat wigs. We don't like that shit. Face full of makeup, a nigga kiss you, I got a whole nother face on my face. We don't like the shit, but yet you keep doing it. So it's like, if you don't want to give men nothing that we ask for, of course they tired of talking to y'all and you can't find a man. You want a man, but then you don't want to give him shit that he's asking and requiring. How did that make any fucking sense? That literally makes zero sense. But that's the reality that's going on. And until they change, it's not going to change. It's going to get worse. Trust me, the loneliness epidemic is going to get worse. Women, you're going to start to see, they're going to start dating and fucking robots. When them sex robots come out, watch how many women going to have them at the crib, bro. You're going to go back to a chick house one night. She going to forget to put that motherfucking robot away. That shit going to be laying on the bed or the side of the bed or the living room with a half-used bottle of lube next to it. Watch. Oh, my God. She going to forget to put that motherfucker away. The Dick Bandit 3000 going to be laying across the bed and she forgot to clean up. Watch. Yes, black men like all type of hair. You having 4C hair means nothing. I have 4C hair. I have coarse hair. But you know the difference? Take care of that shit. Just because you have very coarse hair does not mean it has to be nappy. See, y'all let these other races call your hair nappy. See, they think coarse is nappy. Hair grows differently. When you have coarse hair, the coils are very tight. So if you don't keep it moisturized, if you don't keep it clean, if you don't pick it out and brush it out every now and then, every day, of course it's going to start to turn nappy, but that don't mean you can't make your 4C hair presentable. Natural doesn't mean dusty and nappy. Natural just means exactly as it grows out your head. But that don't mean don't maintenance the hair. See, a lot of people, I'm going natural. Then they just be dirty as hell. No, bro, you're not natural. You're filthy. Get a fucking haircut. Get your hair done. Keep it clean. Keep yourself shaved. It's still natural, but you don't got to look like you just fucking rolled out of bed. I ain't never met a man that's like, nah, I want her to have another woman's hair on her head. I want her to have a cancer-causing wig on her head that's full of treacherous toxins that she's ingesting into her body through her scalp. I've never seen a man prefer that over your natural hair. It's only women telling other women that men prefer that. And then no matter how loud men yell, hey, we don't like that, they don't listen. Y'all try to tell us what we like. We don't want you to go get a BBL to get in shape. No, we want you to actively go to the gym. Like actively, consistently. This is not a trend. It's not for the summer. It's not for the spring. It ain't for your vacation or your birthday. We want you to actively work out like it's a lifestyle. You are a troll, clown. I just told you, send me the link, goofy. And if you didn't come with a link, you're a fucking troll. I'm going to keep calling you a clown until you come with a link. Oh, it's premiering right now. Where is it premiering at? Show me where it's premiering at. Send the link to where it's premiering so I can add the link. If Tariq said it, post the link or shut the fuck up. It's literally that simple. You know what y'all do? Y'all run in people chats and y'all say such and such said such and such about you. And then someone who's not smart and don't understand how a troll works, they'll start talking crazy about the person that you claim is talking crazy about them. Whole time that person ain't even mentioned this person. Whole time that person don't even know that you even exist. So yeah, you fucking clown ass troll, either post a link or shut the fuck up. Because until you post a link, your pussy ass is trolling. That gaslighting shit don't work. Rage baiting don't work. You just coming in the chat, just saying anything don't work. I know what dead internet theory is. You probably a fucking bot in an engagement farm right now. You probably in one of them warehouses from one of them automatic cell phones / laptops just leaving hate mail and comments. Come on, bro. You probably not even a real fucking person. You know, 60% of the internet are bots. It's not even real people. So people be arguing with robots. They don't even be real people. Fucking goofy. But yeah, ladies, y'all got to get y'all act together. It's real simple to get what you want. The problem is you got to put your ego to the side and realize you've been lied to. Yes, even by your mothers. Understand, even your mothers, your grandmothers, your aunties, they were lying. A lot of them. A lot of them was lying. Because a lot of them was taught lies. See, you want the truth? You got to listen to the man that you want. When the men that you want are telling you, this is what I want out of a woman, why would you, as a woman who wants that man, say, no, I'm not giving you that. Take me as I am. No, I'm not taking you as you are. The same way you ain't going to just take a man as he is. You ain't going to meet a fucking man that's homeless and he say, yeah, take me as I am. And move him in your house and marry him and have his kids. No. So why in the fuck would you think a man just going to take you as you are? Come on, bro. And understand, black people have the best grade of hair in the world. Black people have the greatest hair in the world. We can literally style our hair in any hairstyle. We the only race on the planet that can style our hair in any hairstyle. You can have dreads, you can have braids, you can have waves, you can have afro, you can have curly, you can go straight, like you name it. You can style your hair in any way, and we're the only people that can do that. That's why they try to trick you and say your natural hair is ugly. You know what it really is? Your natural hair is threatening. Your natural hair is empowerment. That's why they try to discriminate against you based on your hair. Like, we're the only people who hair defies gravity. Number one, our hair grow up, it stay up. It don't just fall down. Wet your hair, dry it, your shit stand straight up. Everybody else hair, that shit fall flat to the ground like it's dead. Our hair is the only hair that's found in nature. I go outside, stand next to a bush or a tree. Guess what? The shit gonna look like my hair. If I cut my hair and I go back to waves, look in the center of my waves. It'll look like the motherfucking galaxy. It'll look like the stars. It'll look like the solar system. The crown of your hair, it'll have the same swirl as the motherfucking solar system. We the only people that don't get lice. Lice cannot survive in our hair. You know, every other race in school, when they did the lice check, they had to skip the niggas. Can't survive in our hair, bro. Sorry. We ain't come from no motherfucking Caucasus Mountains or nothing like that. We ain't got no animal DNA in us. Pause. Even though we technically are animals, but you know what I'm saying. We not born with tails and shit like that. We not born with fur. We have hair. There's a lot of people that got fur. A lot of races got fur. A lot of people, they sweat and they start to smell like wet dogs. You know why? That's that DNA. That's that canine in their DNA. From fucking animals and shit like that. We don't got that. That's what the fuck going on. So don't ever let nobody else trick you into hating yourself, because they've been doing that for decades. But when you got knowledge of self, you can't be tricked. See, when you got knowledge of self, nobody else could tell you about yourself. See, like this bitch made troll D1W trying to come in here and troll me and make me feel away. He can't, because I got knowledge of self. He's just a dick sucker looking for a reaction. Even though I posted the link and I guarantee he won't show his face. So that's what that is. Yeah, that Neanderthal DNA. We don't got that. And the ones who did, they was jealous of your DNA. So they tried to trick you and make you hate your hair. Why would you hate your own hair? That don't make no fucking sense. Why would you hate your natural hair? Like, I don't understand. Like, I never, ever understood that. You got the greatest hair on the planet. Every race secretly wants your hair. So why would you put on another race of hair? That literally is mind-blowing to me. Still today, in 2026, women putting on hair hats and weaves. Why? Get knowledge of self and love your motherfucking self. Straight the fuck up. Love the skin that you in. The darker you are, shit, the more melanin you got in your shit. Come on, think about it. If you go in the sun and the sun literally is slowly unaliving you, what does that say? We go in the sun, we get energy, we get downloads. Don't need sunscreen. Your skin is sunscreen. Put on the natural products from the earth, some shea butter, some cocoa butter, some coconut oil, and you good. Why would you hate yourself? Why would you bleach your skin? Are you dumb? You're bleaching your skin trying to look like them, and they tanning trying to look like you. Really think about that. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? They're paying, putting on products, going to tanning salons, laying on the beach to look like you for a season, because they can't look like you all year round. They can only look like you when it's hot and they tan, and then they can get a little darker. But as soon as it's winter, they back to that other shit. This is all year. Nigga ain't got to do nothing but just thrive and survive. So why would you hate that? Make it make sense. It don't make sense, but that's because you ain't got no knowledge of self. Okay, let me add this bitch boy. And turn your camera on too.
Your mama's a bitch. Westside Hoover, nigga. Fuck your kids. Boy,
Turn
who
your
you
camera
talking
on.
to, nigga? Where
Turn
you
your
want to link
camera on,
up at?
pussy.
Because I ain't with the arguing back and forth
Turn
on
your
that.
camera on, pussy.
Fucking faggot. Where you
Turn
want to
your
meet up
camera
at?
on, pussy.
Where you, nigga, why is you
I
deflecting?
thought so. Hey, ain't that sad that it's grown men in the world today that could be out building, they could be out doing something productive, but instead they doing shit like that. See me, I'm building right now. I'm gonna get off this stream and this stream is gonna make money. This nigga is yelling from a blank profile, talking about where you at, but won't show his face so we can see who he is. And that's a grown man, by the way. A grown man talking crazy, yelling through the camera, but won't turn his camera on. My camera on, you can see what I look like. You can't even see this nigga. And see, that's going nowhere fast. See, everybody wasn't put here on earth to elevate, to succeed. You know, some people like him was put here for to show you what not to be. God put him on earth to show you the example of what not to be. So he gonna stay that way for the rest of his life. A fucking loser. Just trolling in people comments. Trolling in people that's more successful than him comments. He's an example of what not to be as a grown man. And that's all he ever gonna be. This is crazy. Cuz Cabo here yelling the gang he's not from. I guarantee you he's not even from California. That nigga in Delaware somewhere. He in Delaware somewhere yelling Westside Hoover. This nigga crazy. That nigga ain't never been a fig in his motherfucking life. He got way too much time on his hands. How you ain't out making money or fucking a bad bitch or doing anything? Nigga came in screaming at the top of his motherfucking lungs just to get muted and booted. Talking about Tariq talking about you right now. Man, if you don't take Tariq dick out your mouth, you think this is crazy. Don't do drugs, kids. I ain't even gonna say stay in school. Do your own research. Don't get indoctrinated in school. That nigga crazy. What Drake say? Emotional. That nigga's emotional. That right there, single ratchet baby mama raised. He's a specimen of a single ratchet baby mama. Straight bitch. Came in sounding like a straight female. Oh, I'm gonna catch you. You ain't gotta look forward, nigga. Cam up so I can see what you look like, and I will drop you the location right now. But cam up first so I can see what you look like. You don't gotta look. You don't gotta try to catch me. I'm not running nowhere. I will drop the location because I'm gonna be on the way to the gym in a minute. So I'm gonna drop you the location of the gym, and I'm gonna go live. That's police shit. Yeah, you bitch ass clown. You probably are the police. You a COINTELPRO bot. Shout out to James Ray Gillian. You say stay all wise and civilized. What's the science, young soldier? This beast doesn't want the Nubian man and woman together. Keep your royal bloodline sacred. And that's a fact. I know he's trying to get me out my character. It's comedy. See, they don't know they entertain me. As I'm entertaining y'all, they're entertaining me. They just don't realize that. That shit funny as hell. That nigga came in yelling the gang. He don't even know where he from. He learned that shit on No Jumper. Guaranteed. Straight clown. Hey, look, I'm going to drop the link again. Let's see if he turned his camera on this time. That nigga came in about to blow a fuse box, finna blow a vocal cord out his motherfucking throat. All that motherfucking yelling. Saying, I'm the scary one, but my camera's on, though. You see how that worked? You got a nigga calling you scary with his camera off. That's the internet today, kids. But yeah, man, Varware, no way. We gonna be in the studio today. I ain't gonna talk to y'all all day. Be on the lookout for the next episode. Go stream the last episode, run it up. We just finna keep dropping bangers back to back on them, man. Somebody got to keep it real in the culture, and who better than us? We here to lead the way and wake the sheep that sleep. Shout out to the tinfoil hat gang. Pay attention to what's going on. All these distractions, all these high-level theater plays. You got the war with Iran going on. You got Iran daring the U.S. troops to land in Iran so they can confront them. They said they haven't even unleashed they technological advanced weapons. So it sounds like they got some discombobulators over there. You know, the weapons that we ran up in Venezuela with the frequency weapons. It sounds like they talking like they got some of them. So do your research on that. They still hiding the files. Y'all know what files I'm talking about. Do your research on that. They out here cloning motherfuckers. Do your research on that. Man, it's a lot going on. It's a whole lot going on. We got trolls still trolling. That ain't gonna never stop. Good looking TG said best podcast in LA. I agree. Best podcast in LA, best podcast in Long Beach, best podcast on the West, best podcast in the world, man. I don't know nobody that's talking is real raw and uncut. Straight up. Yeah, I heard Iran freed some of the black people that they caught. Some of the black prisoners of war. Go look into that. We ain't got shit to do with what's going on in Iran, so leave us out of that shit. I don't even know how war is war in the way that we have it. If this leader got beef with this leader, why in the fuck would you send the men, women, and kids of the community to go fight your beef? No, nigga. Take off your suit and tie. You suit up and boot up. He take off his suit and tie. He suit up and boot up, and y'all go fight. Y'all can meet up like the gladiators used to do. Go meet up, and y'all fight to somebody unalive. The fuck I look like fighting your battles, and y'all niggas crazy. Y'all niggas is crazy. Shout out to Canada, man. Definitely shout out to Canada. What's happening? I got to make it over there. Tell Drake to get a nigga a pardon or something. Tell Drake to tell Canada to let the felons in, cuz. Let the thugs in. Let the real ones in. Yeah, that probably is Tough Stino. Hey, you know what's crazy, 730? That probably is him. That probably is him. I shouldn't even said that clown name, but that probably is him, now that I think about it. Iran said the black man is not the problem. Facts. They always say that. Go ask the black soldiers who served in Vietnam. They said when they got over there, the Vietnamese soldiers asked them, what you doing here, black man? Our beef ain't with you. Our beef with the white man. Why y'all fighting the white man war? The black soldiers will tell you that. Same thing going on today. Same thing going on today. What the fuck do any niggas got to do with the Middle East? We ain't got shit to do with what's going on over there, bro. We ain't got nothing to do with what the going on over there. Did y'all see that dude? They supposedly broke his arm. He was a retired Marine, and I believe his wife is actually Muslim. Hold on, let me pull that up. As this goofy keep asking for an address but won't show his face. Like, I'm gonna give you the element of surprise. I'm gonna send you an address and don't know what you look like. Okay.
Out. No one wants to fight for Israel.
His hand. Oh, his hand.
You heard his arm break?
Sir.
Y'all heard his arm break? Watch it again.
Let go of the door. The senator broke his hand. A sitting U.S. senator just broke the hand of a Marine. Sir. Control your Senate. Stuck in the door. Okay, sir. A U.S. senator just broke the hand of a Marine. Hand stuck. A U.S. senator just broke the hand of a Marine. You're a coward. What do you say? Senator? Go fuck yourself. You were a shit seal. That's why you got kicked out, fat ass.
Everybody sit down, please. Sit down, please. Everybody sit down, please. Everybody sit down, please.
I'm getting out of here.
That's fine. Everybody sit down, please.
It's happening.
Is your hand okay? Okay.
No, it's happening.
This is disgusting. Disgusting.
Just pull it out.
Disgusting.
It's happening.
Ow.
Now, just get this understood. On one hand, this could be a crisis actor. They could have put this together. You can never put nothing above them. So I'm gonna just throw that out there. It could be that. It could be another distraction. But let's say it's not. You know, I always said it's game over when law enforcement and the military wake up and realize that they pawns too. When they realize they're being used as pawns by the same 1% that's oppressing the world and controlling the world, it's over because they're the driving force behind that. They're the ones behind that. If you have no military to send, if you have no police force to send, your money means nothing. You're just a bunch of rich old men in suits, but your money means nothing without them backing them. And when people say things like, well, what you doing? Well, let me see you go crash out. That's an example of what happens when you have one person willing to do that, but then you have everybody else sitting back watching and not aiding. See, it's easy to take out one person. Imagine if the whole nation was with him. It's not much they could do. That's why change comes in solidarity. Change comes with everybody. See, they ganged up on him. They tackled him as a group. Let me play it again. It takes everybody, bro. That's why everything is a fucking distraction. That's why I'm going so hard with this FBA versus the African thing. Because it's divide and conquer. Christian versus Muslim. Black versus white. Everything a distraction. Down to the sports team you like. Red versus blue. Democrat versus Republican. Left versus right. West versus east. Everything is a distraction so you don't come together and fight back. You see them? Look how many of them jumped on him. How many people jumped out there with him to help him? See, he had enough. He let him know.
No one wants to fight for Israel.
Now imagine if it was for him to come combat for them. Well, now the odds is a little better, right? But when it's just one versus the entire system, I don't care how much of a badass you are, you can't beat that. The individual don't have the power. The collective does. It's strength in numbers. You need the numbers.
His hand. Oh.
This is a fucking Marine that fought for the country, bro. Not even, well, he didn't fight for the country. He thought he was.
Let go of your
Look, this is what they think of a fucking Marine. Like, you supposed to be top ranked when you a Marine. The utmost respect. He got a peon ass fucking deputies in here. Broke his arm and removed him like he was just a piece of shit off the street. So what you think they think about the average citizen? Now look, all the people just watching. All the men, I'm not even expecting the women to do nothing, but all the men sitting back watching. And that's what happens when you send one person to do the job of what a nation has to do. When you send one person to do the job of what a nation has to do, that's what happens. They just eliminate the one person. And you notice this ties in to the topic before this. 45% of women gonna be single and childless by 2030. That means less number of people in the world. You know, they've been trying to lower the population, right? Because it's a certain number that they need the population to be to have complete control. Why you think they up in the build of these robots? Because they know people's at their breaking point and they starting to wake up. So once they get this army of fucking robots, then they don't need people no more. Then they don't need the military because now they got a robot military. So now even if the Marines wake up, the Army wake up, well, now it's Terminator. We fighting Skynet. Why y'all think all this AI and all this shit is getting introduced rapidly? Every time you wake up, it's like, damn, cuz, what the fuck? This is why. Like, y'all got to piece the shit together and wake up and see what the fuck is going on. Everybody just sitting back in their own world, acting like this shit ain't going on. And whether you realize it or not, this is going to directly affect your life at some point. So if you don't pay attention to the signs now, it's like you just kicking the can down the road. You ignoring it now, but at some point you're going to run back into that can. But when you run into that can, it's going to be a bigger problem. That's what the fuck going on right now. That's why I'm out here trying to wake people up. Like, man, y'all don't see what's going on? You got stupid dickheads like D1W. He going to be the first one to bow down and kiss the boot. Broke a Marine arm like it wasn't shit and threw her out. He said, we don't want to go to war for a fucking foreign country. Nigga, this is the United States. The fuck is we doing? That's where your tax dollars is going. You going to work right now for that. For what he said, we don't want to go to war for, that's what you working for. They taking damn near 50% of your paycheck and sending your money over there while you here struggling. Like, come on, bro. This shit is affecting everybody. That's why I hate when these dumbass niggas get online and say, what the Epstein files got to do with us? Everything. Dummy. If they're putting poisons in the food and they talking about it in the files, and you can read it for yourself, how do you sit back and ask a question like that? If they're trying to lower the testosterone in men, you think they only want to lower it in white men? Like, really use your fucking brain. First of all, black men have the highest levels of testosterone. So you the number one target of that. They want your shit all the way down. Like, y'all niggas better wake up, bro. You see Nick Fuentes right now, he done grifting and race bait. Now he's talking about, oh yeah, the black and the white man need to come together. We got to fight this. Nah, stay your bitch ass over there. You stay over there. You already an enemy, nigga. We not piecing up with you. You already showed your hand early. I don't want to hear you was trolling or none of that. Hold on, let me pull that video up. Hold on. Now let me pull up this Nick Fuentes video.
We really do.
Nah, nigga, don't try to take the
differences
message.
aside, left and right,
This
Republican, Democrat, Christian, Muslim,
right?
White, black.
This what Viral Way was saying. Don't get it fucked up. Go run the tapes back. This is what I've been saying. Divide and conquer is the tool. Now look.
Message. As things get real. This is a very important message, and it has a lot to do with Elijah. We have to put all the differences aside. We really do. We have to put the differences aside, left and right, Republican, Democrat, Christian, Muslim, white, black, men, women. We have to put all that aside and stand against the occupation. Let me put it very simply in terms everybody can understand. Our country is under a hostile occupation. That's what it is. Our government is occupied. Our government, our elites, all the institutions that control the country, the United States. Here's my message. As things get real, this is a very important message, and it has a lot to do with Elijah. We have to put all the differences aside. We really do. We have to put the differences aside, left and right, Republican, Democrat, Christian,
Bro, we've
Muslim,
been saying that. You
white,
was the
black,
one
men, women.
race
America is an occupied nation. We are occupied by a hostile alien force, and they have so much control that they are able to send our sons and daughters, the bravest and best among us, to kill and die for their agenda. It has nothing to do with protecting America. It has nothing to do with defending the homeland, our interests, anything like that. Our sons and daughters, the bravest and best among them that volunteer and take up arms, are being sent to kill and die.
You know what's happening?
To take life and give up their own lives.
You know what's happening right now? White people got their real nigga wake-up call. That's what the fuck is going on. That's why he's changing his tune. Not too long ago, he was grifting, bringing in that race baiting bag, saying how bad of a society black people were and we can't get it right and white people need to separate and America is for white people. Not too long ago, he was just saying that. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to join forces. He wants to join forces. You know why? Because they got their real nigga wake-up call. He saw what happened to Charlie Kirk, and he saw they wasn't exempt. See, they thought they was exempt for a long time. And for a long time, black people have been telling them, hey, y'all not no different than us. You ain't a part of the elite. They just treat you a little better than us, so you stay going against us. Now that they done even hiding that they against everybody, all of a sudden, oh, the country is overtaken. The government is occupied. Nigga, how long black people been telling y'all that shit? We've been telling y'all that shit for decades. We've been telling y'all that for centuries. Only thing is, they just tired of hiding it and they stepping on y'all now too. So now y'all want to join forces with niggas. Nah, bro, stay over there. You chose your side. We not fucking with you. Stay the fuck over there. We been told you this. Now that you saw, oh, one of y'all got taken out this shit in front of the world like they used to do us. Like they did Martin, like they did Malcolm. You didn't learn from JFK? It took Charlie Kirk for you to wake up. They already did it to JFK. They showed you back then they didn't give a fuck, bro. But yeah, we'll talk about this later in the studio, man. I just wanted to make